Hello everyone and welcome back to Adyen Developers YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to delve into the world of Adyen Payments Plugin for Adobe Commerce and learn how to configure and test a webhook using our Github sample app. Webhooks are essential for integrating the Adyen Payments Plugin with your Adobe Commerce store. Whether you're a seasoned developer, system integrator, or a Magento enthusiast, this video is for you. Let's get started. Before we go into the technical demo, let's quickly understand what webhooks are and why they are crucial in the context of payment gateways. In simple terms, a webhook is a mechanism that sends real-time data from one application to another using HTTP requests. In the context of Adyen Payments Plugin for Adobe Commerce, webhooks are crucial for automating processes and keeping your store's data and status synchronized with the Adyen platform. Webhooks are HTTP callbacks triggered by specific events. In the case of Adyen, these events include successful payments, chargebacks, refunds, and so on. They allow your Adobe Commerce application to receive real-time updates from Adyen, ensuring that payment statuses are accurately reflected on your platform. This communication helps in automating processes, handling failed payments, and logging for error troubleshooting and monitoring. In this video, I would not be explaining in depth what a webhook is. For a general overview of what webhooks are and best practices, check out one of our previous blog and video on consuming webhooks. Links will be added to the description below. To begin, you need access to our Adobe Commerce instance. If this is your first time using the Adyen example on GitHub, I recommend you watch our previous video on how to set up and quickly spin up an online instance using Gitpod, an open source remote IDE, directly in your browser. Head over to the Adyen example integration page and follow the steps to spin up a fresh Adobe Commerce instance. When your instance is ready, log in with the credentials created in your Gitpod environment variables and navigate to Stores, Configuration, Sales, Payment Methods, Adyen Payments. Click on Configure. Click on Required Settings. If you can't find the Adyen Payments plugin installed, confirm that you run the install script during your setup process. In the Required Settings page of Adyen Payments, we can manually configure the plugin, but let's take advantage of the automated configuration mode. This mode uses the Adyen Management API to securely get the company and merchant account details of the API key provided and automatically create and configure a new webhook. Please note that the required management API roles need to be set up in your customer area to allow this. I have added some links in the description for more info. Now switch from manual to automated in the configuration mode option and click Reconfigure. Make sure to switch to test if environment is set to live. Grab and paste your test API key and click Next. Your client key and merchant accounts will be automatically populated. Click Next to generate webhook username and password and save configuration. Go to Cache Management and clear cache. Let's log in into the test customer area to confirm the webhook has been created and configured automatically. In your test customer area, select your merchant account and navigate to Developers, Webhooks. Here you will find all your webhooks, including the latest one created by the Management API from your Adobe Commerce instance. You can search using the keyword Gitpod in the URL since our instance was spinned up using Gitpod. The latest webhook created should be the last on the list. To confirm, click on the webhook to see general info such as webhook ID, time created, server configuration, and events. Click on the pen icon to edit. Now, let's test that the webhook is sent to our Adobe Commerce instance. Click Test Configuration and select an event. You should get an error because our instance is not accessible publicly by default. Let's change that in Gitpod. In Gitpod, go to ports and click on the log icon for port 8080 to make public. Now, go back to your customer area page and test the webhook again. If the webhook is set up correctly, you will receive a 200 HTTP response code with accepted, indicating success. If not, you might encounter a 400 or 500 response code, indicating an error. We can also confirm this in our Gitpod terminal or our Adobe Commerce dashboard. Go to System and navigate to Webhooks Overview. Here you will see all current webhooks processes and status. In the case of an error, double check that your webhook configuration in the customer area, such as the webhook password and username, matches what we have in the Adyen Payments required settings page. You can also click on View Logs or Troubleshoot. It's also good to note that your Adobe Commerce instance on Gitpod stays alive for a few minutes. After some minutes of inactivity, the instance will be shut down. In this case, your webhook might not reach the instance, so you have to restart the instance. Congratulations, you've successfully learned how to test and configure webhook in Adobe Commerce. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more Adyen Tech Bytes videos. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.